We are trying to find the integral of 1 plus x minus e to the x there, dx. Now this looks kind of tricky. There's a lot going in there. But what makes it really easy is that whenever you have a plus or a minus, right, they're different terms. They're separated by these. We can apply it to each of those. So that's the great thing about integration and differentiation, is that we can break this up to say it's just 1 dx plus x dx or minus e to the minus x there. That's what you're going to do in your head. Like, you might have not written it formally like that, but this is what you're doing in your head. So what we're going to ask is, what is the area under the curve indefinitely for 1? And it becomes just an x. So you can think about it, it's like, what is the integral of 1 times by x to the 0? Well, you plus 1 there, and you say plus c. So this is all going to equal to x, okay? And so that'll be quite easy. The next bit is, what happens with this x value here? And what we can see is that that becomes x1 plus 1, and then we divide by that value too. All right, so done. And then this next thing is, what about e to the minus x? What happens there? And we grab that negative value and we stick it out the front. Okay, the whole thing about e is that it doesn't change. It's this really specific number, 2.7, with a whole bunch of decimal places, and it doesn't change. So when you differentiate it, you integrate it, it just stays the same. Okay, so what we can say is that that becomes a minus e, and then that stays the same, x. Now all of these are indefinite integrals. There's no numbers at the top, right? There's no numbers like 3 or 2, so all of them are just plus c. Okay, now we can make that nice and simple, and this is our final answer. So 2 wrongs make a right, the 2 negatives there. You can imagine that negative and that negative combine forces and make a plus. Plus c. And that is our final answer. So the key trick here is just to split it up, and it's actually not that hard a question. If you have any questions though, put them down in the comments, message me, I'd love to help out.